Alright, hello everybody, my name is Zuzkana. We are here for the Women's Fitness Gateway Ride. So, we're gonna get some music playing. Had to wait till Facebook's loaded so I could shut it off. But today we're doing it kind of ghetto style. We didn't have our event module set up properly, and so we are going to have to ride through the forest by ourselves without anybody to help us. It'll be amazing. So I've got to set all my chats back up. And we are ready to go. So, let's do this. I'm gonna go really slow at the start to make sure everybody's catching up. My game is glitching a little bit. I'm not sure why. My computer crashed the other day, so I had like 3 days of trying to get together, and I got it working, but it's not optimal. It's been super slow and super sluggish all day. This was working like 10 minutes ago. I tested it before it went live. I didn't change anything about it, so. And I've shut off all my media and things like that. So it's just the game. And it's not quite working. I'm waiting up! I'm waiting up! I can't see how fast I'm going. Hopefully I do not have to reload the game. I might actually, since it's acting this way, I'm going to turn the quality settings down. I don't like to do that, but I'm definitely going to have to. Gotta wait for the button to show up so I can do that. Come on, button. Come on, button. Casey better not be playing video games again. Done that before. Yes, right now all I have open is the game and OBS and Mixer, so. Oh, come on, there we go. This is ridiculous. Settings. So now we get to figure out how to change the quality settings. So I have it on ultra. I'm actually gonna go down really, really low. Like, really low. And we'll see if that works at all. Probably not by the looks of it. We might have to scrap this ride. Hello, Grizzly. We are having computer issues right now. I'm going to reload my game and I will be right back. I don't have a... Yeah, so I will be right back. You can see my messy screen without the thing on the front of it, so here we go. And we are back and the game is working, or at least it was before I clicked the button. So we're just gonna have to get past the start again and we'll get going. No clue why a reload worked, but it did, so we're good going here. I'm gonna go a little faster than normal. Hello, Extreme. This is a game called Zwift. I've been having a few computer issues, so we're not showing it to optimal capacity, but it's actually a pretty fun game. You have to ride your bike to get the game moving. I'm trying to catch up with my group now. We don't have a group module this time, so I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for the names and see if I can actually find them. Going to ride about an hour here. You can easily join the ride late because there is no event module this time, Nathan. Something got screwed up and there's no event module today. So we're all ghetto-riding. No cadence sensor here, James. It's built into the power meter. I have a Quark B0. Oh look, it's Katie. Sorry, I didn't see you. I'm here booking it, trying to catch you. Yeah, Light, this isn't in an event module. We had an issue with Zwift. Not with Zwift itself, but like some wires got crossed and the event module for today didn't actually get put in. So we're just ghetto riding. So find my name on the list and you can pop in right next to me and join me. So anybody right now can join me. So that's what's going on, Light. Cat Dog is a good show. It creeped me the heck out when I was little, though. Yes, exactly, Nathan. So no matter how late you are, you can join in this ride. If you notice, I don't have headphones this time. I was able to get my hands on a Blue Yeti, which is why you can also notice the bike sound quite a bit more. But oh well. Setting that up and fixing with a computer crash. Hello, Busy, how are you? Hello, the creep. Hello, Allison. How are you? I can't remember, did you ride last night or not? How are you doing, Katie? You doing okay back there? Alright, so for those of you that don't know, this is a game called Zwift. You have to ride a bike, and I'm on an actual bike that I can ride outside, but you have to ride the bike to get your avatar to move. Good, I'm glad. I am sorry for any video issues. Like I said, my computer crashed 2 days ago. I've been working my butt off to get it hooked up properly, but still has a few bugs I haven't quite figured out. It's been super slow lately since the crash, and the video's been doing weird things. So I have to look at a bunch of other stuff. I just did not have time. Also, if you notice, we have a new layout, a new overlay. Aww. And this is here especially for Zwift Academy. If you notice, all the Zwift Academy logos everywhere. So when I do Zwift Academy starting in September, this is what we're gonna see. Just put down some stairs. That's normal. I may have done that a time or two myself. Not very good at stairs some days. Aw, congratulations, Grizzly. Hello, Jack. How are you? So it looks like we have at least one person riding with us. Yay! Hello, Bella. How are you? My name is actually Ashley, but my internet name is Zuzkana. You notice the giant name right down there. But my name's very boring, so I changed it online. Something cool. Everybody and their dog is named Ashley. Hello, Pete. How are you? So for those of you that don't know, I am streaming multiple places. So if you see me talking to something that's not in chat, I'm not that crazy. That crazy being the keyword. Thank you, Vizzy. Why is that, Bog? So how has everybody been this week that is in the ride and everything like that? What have you been up to? That's okay, Pete. If you didn't notice the early parts of the stream, I've been having lots of mishaps this week too. So, it's all good. Allison says I'm riding with you in spirit like Saturday. That's okay, Allison. You ride way more than anybody else. You're like crazy rider. Aw, that's sad, Vog. I think you caged. I tried really, really hard, actually. Nice. I've been trying to work on that this summer, but I never got around to it, so we'll see. It's gone up a little bit, but not much. Alright, somebody's trying to catch up. Let's slow down a little bit. We're waiting for ya! Good, I'm glad, Allison. Casey was telling everybody, somebody I know! Like, he did this with Lee too, but he's like, somebody I know called in! And everybody's like, really? That's awesome! That was pretty cool. Got water, right here. This game is called Zwift Minecraft. We were waiting for a Sarah, Katie. But it's a game that you ride your bike inside, and then it takes the information from a device that measures how much power you push through your legs, and the computer takes it and measures it and puts it into speed for the game. So you have to ride to move. Kind of like how you have to flail around like an idiot for Wii Bowling. I know, they're a Crazy Socks fan. Always wear a helmet, says the person riding without a helmet right now. Always wear a helmet on the road, there we go. Aw, thanks, Allison. I probably won't pass out, Busy. I've only done that once on stream, and nobody noticed, so. I was during a much harder ride than this. Alright, I really need to slow down for the Sarah person. Slowing down! Changing my gears. Hi, Shorty. Hi, Fad. 40 seconds back? Okay, we can wait that far. Thank you for checking, Katie. It's a little hard with all the windows open to check anything in-game. Stalin? You're too tired, I'm sorry! So sorry! This Bumblebee's gotta stick together. Well, that sucks. Yay! That's good. My Zwift app hasn't yet. Like, I can't log into it for some reason. For those who don't know, there is an app that goes along with this game, so you can text and get the chat directly into the game, which is how they're texting me, but my phone isn't working, so nothing this week is working for me. I've had like the crappiest week out there ever. My computer crashed, a bunch of other stuff happened, The kids have been naughty. Ugh, just like one thing after another. Boom, 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 boom. So, really sucks. Holy cow, that's a lot of watts. That's a saying. You can do it, Sarah! Catch up! Catch up! And thanks for the follow, DJ! So for those of you... Also, if you guys don't know, this isn't my personal channel. This is my Stream Team's channel. My personal channel is Zuzkana at Mixer. I have the link right there if you want to copy it down. That's where I will be streaming coming September 1st. A couple times a week. I've been taking a break because of the summer and only streaming on this channel, which is my Stream Team's channel, but it's gonna be changing come September if my computer doesn't break, so. Hi, Sarah! All right. Let's get back up here. This is an easy ride for beginners, but there's only a few of us, so let's see. We don't want to overdo it. This is good practice at riding as a group because usually in group modules, people just are stuck together and you know where everybody is. But here it's more like you gotta keep track of where everybody is. It's kind of confusing. Sarah did kill it. Sarah's like amazing. You're my hero, Sarah! Thank you, Grizzly. You're awesome. Kev says, have you ever streamed an FTP test? I have, actually. Every single FTP test I've ever taken has been streamed. I've never taken one where I haven't streamed. So, that would be a yes on that one. I've taken like 4 or 5 FTP tests over the year and a half I've been riding Zwift. Hello, Tweaky. Hello, cutie. No, this is not my personal channel. This is my Stream Team channel. My personal channel link is right there if you want to type it into your bar and find it. Yeah, thank you, Nathan. That's okay, DJ. I have no money either, or I'd also buy myself one. You would be busy. This is a slower ride. Sarah still with us? Or did we drop her? Or did I miss something? I probably missed something paying attention to the chat a little bit. What is my current FTP? My current FTP is 126. It's not very high, but because it's about 2.2 watts per kilogram for me. And so it's not very high, but it's pretty high compared to where I started, because where I started was 50. So, Sox fan, an FTP test is, like Nathan said, a functional threshold power test. Thank you, Walshman. You're awesome. Alright. Yeah, exactly. So, what you do is you ride as hard as you possibly can for 20 minutes. Don't let up at all. You just ride until you kill yourself for 20 minutes. Then you take that number, take a certain percentage off the back of it, and that should be that number. You see up there, the blue box? That's how much I'm pushing right now. But the number you get will be how hard you can ride for an hour in theory without completely dying. That is the absolute fastest you can ride for an hour without dying. And what it really does is it helps you determine different zones for training. So you know, okay, well, this is as high as I can go. I'm gonna go just a little bit below it for training. And you try to hit that. And it helps you keep a steady intensity for training. And it also helps in races, because you can look at your numbers and be like, okay, well, I know I can go 20 watts harder than this. I need to do that to win, so I'm gonna just focus on that and go. Or you can be like, I'm dying, I'm still 50 under my FTP. Obviously I'm tired and I need a break. So it just helps you figure it out. Hello, Murky. Hello, Cutie Panda, thanks for the follow. Ah, numbers, so fun. gamer for the follow. Not your typical gamer, I should say. Exactly, Nathan. Hey, it's true. You can't deny it's true. My FTP test results, luckily they've been going up, which is good. I haven't had one go down yet, but going down isn't a bad thing. It's just a reflection of how your body is on the time that you took the test. So, going down isn't a bad thing. You're not like ruining your train or anything if you go down a couple of points. But mine's been going up. It's currently 126. Like I said, when I started it was 50. So, it's been going for a while. I wish there was, Rabbit. That would be amazing. I will do that at the end, DJ. Go as fast as I can go. I usually do, so. Thank you, Busy. I just explained it, Dread. I'm sorry. It's basically how hard you can ride for an hour. But like I said, the actual test is 20 minutes and then you take a percentage off the back. So, yay, math. Not really. I suck at math. I hate math. Alright. So how about you guys? How have your FTPs been going if you ride? Have you been satisfied with them or not? Very slowly, Shadow. This isn't my actual channel. I play a very niche game. FTP is 120, is now 135. Nice. I want to get to that. That would be amazing to get to by the end of the year. I weigh 120 pounds, so that'd be a decent number, actually. How hard can I ride for an hour? I can ride at 126 watts. Katie, do you guys mind if I show people what my FTP speed would be? Oh, nice. That would be nice. So yeah, let me know, Katie. 116, you can get there. That was my last FTP test. Not the last one, the one before that. Thank you, Allison. Would love to be Arya. She's so crazy. It's amazing. I'm gonna wait till... Okay. I'm gonna go to FTP speed, and let me see. So this is about where I can ride for an hour straight. If you can't notice, it's a lot faster than what I was doing. I can ride faster, but this is what I can hold. So we're gonna slow back down now, so we don't lose everybody. Alright, bye Busy. But yeah, I like streaming the FTP test because like I said, you have to ride as fast and as hard as you can for like 20 minutes. And it's really hard to do that by yourself, I would imagine. This way, it's impossible to fail, because if you do, you will get mocked endlessly. So, you have to keep going. There's no way you can let up. So that's the best part of streaming FTP here. So for those of you that don't ride bike, what is your favorite video game? My favorite video games outside is would probably be Skyrim, Knights of the Old Republic 1, Star Wars The Old Republic, Assassin's Creed series. So, I did, Addison. I did go over 600 watts during the sprint workouts last year. Which I might try to get to at the end of this, but we'll see. You can. Any bike works for FTP tests. You just go out and ride as hard as you can. You just need something to measure your power. So that's going to be the expensive part, because you need something that will measure the force your legs are putting out and be able to display it for you. But for FTP tests, a bike at Walmart is fine. Because power is power. You're going to push the same amount through a bike at Walmart that you put through a $10,000 time trial bike. So yes, I am doing Zwift Academy. Zwift Academy is what got me to where I am, and I want it to get me even further. Zwift Academy for life! It's kind of like magic. You won't go as fast as you would on a $10,000 bike because of aerodynamics and the build of the bike and the quality of your components. However, that does not affect how much power you push out, because your power is from your legs, not your equipment. Well, legs, core, you know, it's from you, not your equipment. It is going to be crazy big, Nathan. Like, there were 300 people that finished last year. 300 only. Granted, 1,000 people signed up, but only 300 finishers? This year, I mean, I don't know half the people. Like, 3/4 of the people on the page are new. So, it's going to be crazy. It's amazing. Yes, Zwift Academy. Ah, nice. Congrats, John. But Zwift Academy is a program that takes women through this game called Zwift, and they put you through a training program for a couple months. There's racing, there's group rides, there's workouts that you have to complete, and at the end of the program, they end up picking one person to get a professional cyclist contract with a professional cycling team, a women's cycling team. So it's pretty crazy. It's a great opportunity. I'm not gonna win it. I'm not fast enough, but it got me twice as strong as I was at the start of it last year, so I'm looking forward to this year. So yeah, you can become a professional doing this. It's amazing. Thank you, Daniel. I think it's an 8-week course, Kev. It might be a 6-week. Last year it was 3 months, so it was a 12-week course. It was amazing. They shortened it this time because they're doing it after the racing season for North America is over, because so many people complained last year. So I think it's 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks, something like that. There are going to be 8 workouts. They do have one for men, Dread. They have a Zwift Academy for men, but the winner has to be under 23. So if you're over 23 or 21, I think it's 23 though, you will not be able to win the men's one. The women's does not have an age cap. It's the first year for the men's, but the course the thing this year has, for the women anyways, 8 workouts, 5 group rides, 2 races that are required, to my knowledge. So you have to do all of those to complete the course. Yes, Modern Gnome, I am riding a bike. This is a game called Zwift where you have to ride the bike to get the avatar to move. Yeah, it does certainly motivate people. You have to finish. You don't get the swag. I got a really cool hat last year, actually. There's a ton of Aussies. It is the winter over there, if you're not over there. So a lot of the cyclists like to ride this instead of going outside in the cold. So this winter for us, summer for the Aussies, it'll be the exact opposite. There'll be a lot of Great Britain and the United States and less Aussies. Although maybe not at this time of the day. Yeah, exactly. It is kind of automatic nacho. There are buttons you can press, Like, if you come up to a fork in the road, they will have buttons that you can press either way, but I don't actually get to steer wherever I want, which would be amazing. No, Dread, I got mine on Craigslist, actually. Mine is a Trek 5200. I paid $300 for it used. Nice, Dark. I wish I could get to that strong. I ride 20 miles a day at the most, generally. And this summer I've only been riding like 2 times a week. Pete said ew about riding outdoors. Yeah, it is. I wish it was more open world, but this is definitely more fun than staring at a wall and riding your bike inside. So, because for me, it's hard to find a time that I can ride my bike outside on a normal day without it being way past dark. And I like night riding, but you get kind of sick of it after a while. You just want to be like, I'm done riding, I don't want to go home. And you do feel the course if you have a smart trainer. I do not have a smart trainer, so. Thank you, Fel. It would be. I've heard that they've shown it with the Oculus a few times, but there's nothing in beta or production that I know of for it, but it would be amazing in VR. Yeah, exactly. I'd still use it. It would be so fun. I'd actually get to see over the edge of the mountain when I get up to the top of it. Because they have mountains in this game that actually take me an hour to get up. That's how tall they are, so. I can go up steep ones. There are very steep hills in this game, actually. I have a fan under my desk. Can't ride without a fan, you will die. Unless you have a window, because I was fine with a window until it broke. You guys doing okay? I don't think I'm going too fast. I think I'm actually going slower than normal, but I'm not sure. But yeah, in the winter I ride this game 2 to 3 times a week generally. This summer I've been kind of taking a little bit of a break from it, just because it's so nice outside. I just want to go out and do other things, like hike, or take pictures, or just lie around in the sun and be lazy, so. Hello, Swagger Gamer, how are you? Yeah, it's very long, Katie. See, I was like, why'd they take my ponytail? It was so short, but it was a ponytail. Push the pace so she can suffer. You sound like my husband. This is a game called Zwift, Swagger. You have to ride your bike to get the avatar to move. So I'm having to ride my bike or my character will stop moving. You good? You don't want me to speed up? Huh? Alright, I'll slow down, I'll slow down. Yes, if you have a smart trainer, that is a trainer that can change resistance and stuff like that, you can actually feel like you're riding. So it's kind of a VR thing, but I'm not rich enough to afford one of those, so I don't feel any of the hills or anything. I have to simulate it by changing my resistance manually with my bike. So when I go up a hill, I can change up a gear so it's harder to pedal. And when I go down a hill, I can change down a gear so it's easier to pedal, so. I don't know if I have the directions right. I usually don't actually talk to people about that. I don't ride with anybody. But like I said, I don't have that. A lot of people do. Most people on this game actually do. But so far we've been riding about 8 miles and we've got another half hour to go, I'd say. I'm actually going to take a drink of water. Sarah wants to go faster, not Sarah. I think we'll stick at this point, like at this pace. This is the classic Women's Gateway pace. We're gonna stick at it for the last one. For now. For now, anyways. Kev says hardly went out in real life this year because of Zwift. It can be a bit addictive. It can. It usually can. Last summer was my first year on the bike, so I actually didn't go outside until late July because I was terrified to ride on the road. So I had like a whole year of on Zwift before I decided to actually take a little bit of a break from it and do some outside rides. I was like, my power's getting good. My skill kind of sucks. I need to practice. Because it doesn't matter how hard you can push inside if you fall off a bike the instant you get outside. Which is why my sprint outside is like 200 watts slower than inside. Maybe this should devolve into a race at the end, not Sarah. It's like you guys are demanding Jello wrestling or something. You guys should take your phones away from your significant others. You drove 8 miles today? Congratulations! I actually don't drive in real life, it's scary. I will ride my bike on the road, but I do not like driving. I literally have none, V. I had a crew cut when I was in high school. People were confusing me for a 12-year-old boy when I was 17, so sorry, cannot comply. Plus, this is a teen-friendly channel, or a family-friendly channel. Thank you for the host, J-Rolls. How much does this all cost? It depends on what you get. If you go to the Zwift website, they will tell you what you need to get started on the game, and it can vary widely. Like, a setup like mine can cost like $1,500, I believe. But you can get it for way cheaper than that, or you can pay way more than that. Some people have setups that cost like $3 to $5 grand. Other people have setups that cost them less than $100. So it all depends on what you get. But if you go to Zwift's website, they will tell you what you need to get into the game, and they have multiple varieties, and then you can research what you want to buy. The game itself is $10 a month. That's it. If you have a bike inside, one of your biggest costs, or if you have a bike already, one of your biggest costs has already been nullified. So it just depends. I saw a smart trainer, or I saw a bike trainer at Walmart the other day for like $60. So it just depends on what you can afford and what you get. I wish there was an easier number to give people, but there isn't. I basically paid next to nothing because I already had all the equipment because I was a cyclist in a cycling family beforehand. So I always push her to be sprinting past Pete. No Pete though. No Pete. Pete's watching. Pete's creeping. I would itchy calf, but it's actually more expensive for me. We don't have like a Planet Fitness. So I used to lift though. I used to lift quite a bit. I love weightlifting. I don't look like it, but I got really sick and lost all my muscles over the course of a couple years. But I used to really enjoy lifting. I just can't afford a gym. Exactly, Dread. Exactly. That's what we did with half our stuff. Hello, people that just popped in. How are you? Hello, Muskies. Best part about this is if you watch Nathan's stream, he's my mod. He's also a professional mountain biker in real life. But if you watch his streams, he video games while riding this game at the same time. It's really crazy, and I definitely say you should check it out. So, hello, Derry. I don't have a Planet Fitness. I just said that. I live an hour and a half away from the nearest one. Huckabee says, I have the Elite Cubo Power Smart V trainer, cost them 150 bucks. So you can get stuff for fairly cheap. It's a little bit more expensive than your average video game, but you have a lot more stuff to buy. But yeah, so they got one for 150 bucks, and it is a smart trainer. Played this already? Nice, Itchy. I'm playing a game called Zwift. It's a cycling game. You have to ride a bike to get your avatar to move. So it's 2-in-1. You get fit, and it's a multiplayer game, so you get to play with friends. So it's pretty awesome. There we go. Hello, Lily. Thank you. How's Katie and Sarah doing? You guys doing okay? Nathan's streams are intense. I had it running live during my race. I heard my name the entire time. Too much fame. That's what happens when you make friends with the announcer, John. You're supposed to stay in the background where they can't see you. But yeah, so for those of you that don't know, they do have a lot of races on this game as well. This is an easy ride. This is more like a group ride or a guild training run kind of a thing. So this is pretty slow. It's for beginners. But they do have races in this game, and those people race crazy fast. And this channel actually streams a bunch of those, so. I'm a little tired, Lily, not that much. Thank you, Hyperchunks, for the follow. You are awesome. For those of you that don't know, the follows are linked to my personal channel. They're not linked to the stream channel, so if you're following the stream channel, I'm not seeing any notifications, so I'm sorry. I did get past. There is 300 people on currently. Thank you, Kest. You're awesome. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, so those are to my personal channel. I will be streaming 2 to 4 times a week come September. So, if my computer holds out. If my computer holds out. Disclaimer there, little asterisk. Hello, Crazy. Hello, Power. How are you guys? On the road, I'm pretty good on the road for where I live. There's still quite a bit of fast people, but I'm past the beginners there. I'm starting to take the Queen of the Mountains, one by one. I am beating all their records. I will eventually crush them all! Hello, Bobby. Hello, 10. Good, I'm glad you're good, Crazy. Hello, Allison, again. This is a game called Zwift. You ride a bike inside to get your avatar to move in the game. So if I stop pedaling, my character would stop pedaling. Don't know how to unicycle. I've always wanted to. I never got around to it. Ah. Sugar! Yay! So, everybody, Sugar Bubbles is awesome. She's one of the streamers I hang out with in the mornings. So, you should check her out. She's pretty cool. She's been trying to make it forever, and she finally made it, and I'm super excited. Hey, Sugar! How are you? Look, I got an actual microphone. I don't have to wear the headset. Yeah, some people do use recumbent bikes on Zwift. I wish there was a unicycle unlockable Itchy. That would be amazing. For one challenge, they actually had coded in big wheels. So that was amazing, just seeing a whole bunch of adult avatars racing down mountains on big wheels and almost tipping over. It was so fun. I have been riding this stream 40 minutes, this game about a year and a half. You drank coffee and everything? Oh, thanks, sugar. I've been trying really hard. My computer crashed, so we were having some issues at the beginning. But, got it looking decent. Oh look, you're at Twitch. I did not notice you on Twitch. Sorry. Nobody ever comes to Twitch. Hello, Master. Thanks, Lily. Hello, Bad. How are you? Yeah, I've been on this game for a year and a half. I started riding it because, like I said, I got really sick, and this is a way for me to get back into shape. When I started riding it, I couldn't even ride a mile, and I was 105 pounds and 23% body fat. Now I can ride up to 60 miles in the game in one shot, and I am 120 pounds, 19% body fat. So I gained 15 pounds of muscle over the course of a year and a half. Thank you for the host, Sugar. I'm a little tired, Cajun. Just a bit. Thank you, God. Go Zwift! Zwift forever! How do you steer, or is it just pedaling? If you come up to a section where the road lies, they will have little buttons you can press to choose which direction you want to ride. So that's how you steer. I will stop when an hour hits. This ride is an hour. Alright, bye Lily. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again. It was weight gain I gained 15 pounds. But it was muscle, so technically I lost fat. I didn't have much to begin with, but I lost some. Probably, actually, Dread. You just need a unicycle and something called a speed sensor. I think that can hook up to your wheel, so I think you'd be good. Thank you, Sugar. You should ride with me sometime. That'd be really fun. I wish I could get down that low, Itchy, but I'm a girl and we can't. Sad. I have been doing this game for a year and a half. I've been streaming about the same amount of time. I started streaming because, like, I started writing the game to get back into shape. But I started streaming because I have social anxiety. So this is a way for me to work on it, which is why I talk really, really fast. Because I still have it, and if I talk fast, people don't notice. But also, it's a way to make sure I finish a workout. I can't just be like, oh, this is hard, and quit, because people are watching me. And that would be embarrassing, and I would never live it down. So, I stream to make sure I finish my stupid workouts. I do need water. I have some right here. Hello, Bad. This is a game called Zwift. You have to ride your bike in order to get the character to move. Yes, I did say your name, God. If I got a Charlie horse, I'd probably stop, and I would sit there in pain for a few minutes while the game yelled at me for going too slow. I'd be like, ah! And the game would be like, you're failing! You're failing! Stop failing! Big red letters flashing on the screen. It would be actually pretty funny. You doing okay still, Katie? We're not going too fast, so you should be, but I want to check. We've got 2 people that are riding with me. This is a multiplayer game. All the names over there on the list are people also riding their bikes inside at the same time on the game, so. Yeah, there's a lot of typos that do that too, so Zwift and Zwift have kind of become intertwined in the whole community here. I will go faster at the end, Cattle Slayer. Or Castle Slayer, sorry. Cattle Slayer makes sense too, though. Don't judge me! We've got 15 minutes until the end of the ride, and then I will go a little bit faster for the end. I like how the men just have taken over the phones and are just like chatting amongst themselves and completely ignoring us. Not realizing their conversation is forever going to be on YouTube. Better watch what you say, boys.
Don't be scared.
We see everything. I'll go faster later, John. I know. We'll do a pace increase at the end. How about the last 5 minutes? Would you guys be okay with that? Sarah and Katie? This works. There is I'm riding an actual bike inside. I'm hooked up to something called a trainer, which is giving me resistance on my pedals and holding the bike upright. I have something called a power meter. That power meter is reading how much force I am pushing through my legs, and it is taking that information and sending it to the computer. The computer is interpreting it into the game and telling the game how fast I am riding. And the game is showing me that on the screen. So that is how it works. Beats per minute are, I have a heart rate monitor right here. So it's tracking my heart rate. That's how fast my heart rate is moving. Basically right now, Castle. We're actually doing an easy ride. This is for people that are newer to the game, because when I started the game, there were no rides for people that were easy, really, that were very friendly. I mean, there were some, but they would say like, oh, we're going a certain speed, and then go like double that and yell at you that you couldn't go that fast, when they advertised the wrong speed. So I wanted to make a slower one for beginners so they could get into the game better. So this is one of those. There are plenty of slower rides now, but it's been my dream since I started it, so I got around to finishing it, so yay! So I'm gonna put you in the hospital right now. We're actually going faster because of a draft effect. In real life and in the game, if you ride together, you actually expend less energy due to drafting. So if you stick in a draft, which is one person pushing through the air, and then the air kind of splits around them, and that dead spot behind them, you actually expend less energy to go faster. So if you ride in a group, you go faster than by yourself. You could be chilling a fleece robe with a sweet Native American pattern if you want dread. Your butt might not like you. I will say that. Definitely at least invest in padded shorts. The equipment I have is kind of expensive. If you have a bike, you could probably get into the game for like 100-ish bucks, depending on what you get, or you could go as far up as like $5 grand, again, depending on what you get. It's kind of like buying computers. You can get something to get you by, or you can get the top level stuff, and anything in between. So, like, when you ask how much is an average computer cost, there's such a wide range, it's impossible to tell. But if you look at Zwift.com, it'll tell you all the components you need, and you can look those up and see if you can find something in your budget. The game itself is $10 a month. Thank you, John. I actually can't hear it right now. Forgot I was playing it. So that's kind of how much it costs, Bullet.
Everybody panic.
I'm so tired I could work some more. Yeah, you'd probably be good then. Probably wouldn't ride very far though. So, this part coming up is one of my favorite parts on the entire map. This is Watopia. It is a fantasy world. They also have two other worlds. They have Richmond, Virginia, and London, England, but this is their fantasy one. So next one is pretty awesome. You'll see. You can steer. When you reach a Y in the road, there will be buttons that pop up on the screen that you can push to decide which direction you go. Or you can program it, or you can say you're doing a specific course, which is what I did, and it'll just take you on that. So there's the buttons right there. If I wanted, I could click the button and go right, but I want to go straight, so. I wish you could go in the water cage. It would be amazing if they had like some mini shark game or something where you had to outsprint a shark. That'd be so fun. 4 minutes till we're going faster, girls. Got a little hair, like right here, and it's not going away. It's driving me crazy. You can actually climb to the top of this volcano too, but we're not gonna do that today. So, because yes, this is a volcano, and there's cool things coming at the top of the hill. I won't wreck Cajun, I promise. That would be another really fun thing in the game, just randomly wreck. It's like you're pedaling, all of a sudden your avatar misses a curve and you go sliding into the trees. Hello Fade, how are you? Looks like once we're out of the volcano is when the fast stuff's gonna come. Faster. I'm actually getting tired. That's sad, I'm out of shape. In case he has the 5-0 coming up, not this weekend, but next weekend. He's gotten so much faster for it. It's crazy. Beginning of the summer I could ride with him. End of the summer, not really. Tron race up the road? Ooh. I like the Tron bike. The Tron bike is a special bike that glows, basically, that you can get for completing a challenge. I'm only 75% done with it. You have to climb past Mount Everest and then up through the atmosphere. The amount of feet upwards you go. Because when you climb a hill in the game and in real life, what that is it's taking how many vertical feet you've moved, and that's how far you've climbed. So to get the bike, you have to go to the top of Mount Everest and then keep going through the atmosphere. It's like a crazy amount. Going 60 minutes, no seat. All right, Dread, let's do this. Exactly, sugar. Yeah, I've been riding 1.5 years and I'm only 70% finished. It's a crazy long one, but it's definitely gonna be worth it because it's one of the prettiest bikes in the game. Exactly, Katie, we're both the same. Bye, Bad. Have a good day. I don't run fast. I suck at running. I have ADHD. I get distracted. I'm like, ooh, a pretty tree. Let's go look at that. I forget I'm running. You can actually run on this game though. You can hook it up to a treadmill and run inside on it. So it's pretty cool. Hello, Bloody. How are you? Thanks for quiet. It is a super fun ride. I really enjoy it. Alright, so this is the inside of the volcano. This is one of my favorite parts. We are playing a game called Zwift. You have to ride your bike to get the avatar to move. I'm on a real bike inside, and I'm really pedaling. We're actually gonna pump it up in about a minute here. Actually, more like 20 seconds. We're gonna pedal harder for the last 5 minutes. Hello, Nova. Toddler just tried to water the fan. That would be a little bit of a distraction there. Alright. Let's go faster for the last 5 minutes, girls. Probably Buffalo. We have to ride the bike to get it to move. Pretty fun game. Gets you really strong. I group Zwift once a week so far. The next couple months I'll have to do it at least twice a week. I will be streaming Zwift 3 to 4 times a week for the next 2 months because of a, not a challenge. There is an activity kind of thing where you get trained for 2 months, and at the end of it they pick a professional cyclist to join their team. I'm not fast enough to join it, but I'm taking the free training, so I'll be riding this quite a bit for the next 2 months. Hello, Aspire, how are you? No, I have not. Never skip leg day. Who cares about bench pressing a bear? You gotta deadlift that guy. So if you notice, my heart rate is escalating quite a bit. If they had a real wall, I break a bone. Hello, Hod. I am using a Cyclops mag. I can't feel anything. Like, no resistance. I have to pretend I have it. Mentally make myself go hard. I am probably average, I would say. I'm not that good. I was really bad, but I've gotten a lot better over the past year. So I'd say I'm probably approaching average. If you guys want a list of my equipment, go to my personal channel, and I have links to a list detailing all I have for streaming and riding. Yes, I am, Buffalo. Yes, I am. You notice I'm sweating, and you can kind of see the shiny appearing. And Cheetos are delicious. I am a cyclist, I'm not a professional. Hello, by the way, TP. How are you? Hello, sexy boy. Hi, Bloodlust. I'm riding an hour, Bloodlust. Thanks, sugar. I was the only person that ate it. Nobody likes my cooking. It was amazing. I just live in a family of people that hate cake. So, here, take a look. Sweat everywhere. I rackets my bike. Means it's impossible to cut bike noise out. It's just too loud. Thank you, Kev. Thanks, Huckby. You guys are awesome. I'm glowing, sugar. Alright, Night Sarah, thanks for riding with me. You're pretty awesome. Hope to see you at Zwift Academy. Hello, Creeper. So for those of you that just joined us, this is a game that you have to ride your bike in order to get to move. I am cooling down after a hard effort, so yes, I'm getting past Buffalo. Thanks, Allison. Oh, water. Please, water. I'm out. No. Why? Alright, so I'm gonna ride just a little bit longer. I'm gonna let my heart rate go down a little. So, no seat till Brooklyn. Can't stop panting. I usually have a button that warns people I can't talk during harder intervals, but I forgot to put that one up. Thanks, Potato. Thanks, Creeper. We're only gonna ride about a couple more minutes, just to like cool down a little. I'm gonna head off to bed. So, all right, night is. Sleep well. Thanks, Dread. Thanks, Mikey, for the follow. So this is actually my Stream Team's channel. If you follow it, you will see lots of races and commentaries and workouts of a whole bunch of people. It's pretty awesome. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, be sure to follow them. If you like my stuff, I do a lot more workouts and easy chats like this. Not really easy chats, but I talk a lot. Be sure to follow my channel, the link's right there. And we'll be doing that, like I said, starting September 1st, 2 to 4 times a week. So we're doing that beefcake. Look at this mustard. Hello, zombie. This is a game called Zwift. You have to ride a bike in order to get your avatar to move. We just finished a really hard one, so we're cooling down right before I head off for the night. Good night, Buffalo. Yeah, thanks for joining in, Katie and John. You guys are pretty awesome. Katie, be sure to join me for a couple of those workouts. It'll be fun to actually have somebody to ride with. Allison did them with me last year too, so I might have more than one of us. Thank you for the follow, Rented. You're awesome. Alright. Do Spartan races? That is crazy. I don't think I could ever do Spartan races just because they're running. There's a lot of other stuff in them, I know, but... Alright, so I'm going to log off for the night. I hope you guys all have a good night. Thank you so much for joining me. You guys are all awesome, and you're basically the reason I stream. I like talking to people. You guys motivate me quite a bit. So be sure to join in next time for my next workout. Like I said, it will probably be on my personal channel. I'm not sure what my schedule for this channel will be for the next couple months because I don't know what the schedule for the rides are going to be until September 1st. So I haven't made that out. So I hope you guys all join me next time. I'll see you later. Bye, sugar! I'll join in one of your streams next time. John says, question, do you know what causes the long delay in live stream? Nathan seems to have it dialed live. Well, I'm probably, because Nathan is partnered and stuff like that and I'm not, that would be my guess. So, alright. Thank you guys for all following. Hope you all have a good evening. And I will see you later.